I love how I'm just about to start this. And I'm not 100% certain, so Vaping More, I apologize. If you're a legitimate person. But I'm like 9/10 certain you're a bot. And I apologize if I'm wrong. At least that's a more normal name than some of the bots I've seen. And admittedly, I haven't had a bot in a while. Y'all can hear me, right? Yeah. There is some background noise, though. No idea what that is. Well, I'm going to leave it alone for now. Because I don't know and I can't find the thing on there, so. I do need to actually get on screen, don't I? Why do I always hit the wrong one? It's that one. Oh, and I got over there just as Jack was on screen. So hi guys. I'm back once again. I'm playing some more Final Fantasy XIV. Even though, according to one of our viewers, this is apparently the face of a serial killer. Yeah, I don't see it. But anyway, I have made it up to level 21 on my archer. I am way over leveled just simply because that's how the game works at this stage of the game. I'm not cheating. I came by it naturally. I am playing on one of the Dynamis servers, and they all have this little thingy up here because it's a preferred world, so any experience I earn while below level 90 is dramatically increased, which is nice. And yeah, I could have returned back to the place, but I'm almost there. Eventually, I may have to go in here and do all the hunting logs and such. And that is the thing, one of the things I'm trying to figure out for playing this is, do I want to do just like the main bits, or do I want to do some side bits too? Hey, Paladin Pirate, how are you doing this evening? See, I think both of these are going to be over here at the Archers Guild. For now, I am focusing on the main bits of the game, and if I'm liking how things are going, I may pop back and level some of the other classes. I'm not sure. Some of that'll depend on if y'all are enjoying this or if y'all get tired of it. So, Paladin Pirate, how are you doing this evening? Ah, you're watching baseball and gaming. How do you watch me and baseball? Is it a... Surely it's not a boring game. I'd hate for that to be a boring game you're watching. Guildmaster Lucienne, I forgot how I was calling her, Lucienne, desires that you train under Silvare, which, if you remember, he does not like us. Welcome back, Jack. I trust you have been keeping your nose to the grindstone. As I mentioned when we last spoke, you will train under Silvare's tutelage today. Okay, hang on. The camera is like right where my dialogue box is. And I can't read. So let's see if that's any better. Yeah, I can read that, and I just need to tilt the camera up a little. Perfect. All right, as I mentioned when we last spoke, you'll train under Silvare's tutelage today. Put aside your misgivings and avail yourself of his wealth of experience. Go now and present yourself before him. The name of this quest is Violators Will Be Shot. So I'm assuming we're about to shoot some people, maybe? I don't know. Hey, Silvare. I know you hate me, but you're supposed to train me. Humph. I see that it was too much to hope that you would not return. The others believe that you have potential, but I am not so easily convinced. Like so many adventurers, you have not the faintest inkling of what it means to be an archer. And how could you? Archery is the proud tradition of the Wildwood Ellison. The essence of this art, to read one's enemy, has been instilled in us over centuries. In that time, we have defended this great nation against every imaginable foe, granting us insight which you will never possess. Can you recognize the subtle signs that betray a coming action? No. Can you accurately predict an opponent's movement? No. Can you glean your foe's intentions at a glance? No. And can such things be learned by one who knows nothing of our traditions? No. It is only out of respect for Lucienne that I have agreed to teach you. Go to the East Shroud and seek out the targets hidden there, but do not presume that it will be as easy as before. As I told you, the ability to read one's enemies is fundamental to archery, yet the trials set by my colleagues do not require you to do this. Mine will. The targets you seek have been hidden, and I do mean hidden, in the midst of a region rife with savage beasts. They will play the part of your enemies. In the unlikely event that you spy a target, your limited range will necessitate that you slip past its bestial guardians prior to taking aim. A feat I consider beyond you. Was that a frown? Mayhap you are thinking that the Mikote sent you a similar task. You are wrong. She asked merely that you consider where your foes are. I demand that you discern precisely where they will be. Then will you go about this? How then will you go about this? If I read correctly, observe them closely and discern their characteristics. Learn to read their movements and recognize patterns in their behavior. If it has eyes, let it not see you. If it has ears, let it not hear you. Be neither where it is nor where it means to be, and thereby pass unnoticed. But enough talk. Whether or not you heed my counsel is your decision. I will shed no tears should you fail. Well, aren't you a fine person, you? Basketball and listening more to you, but the basketball is the opposite team's feed, so no need to hear it. Okay. Well, then I'm glad my talking is more entertaining than the basketball or baseball, whichever sport it is, commentator. So we are heading to the East Shroud to shoot more butts. So all these archer people want me to do is shoot butts. I am really looking forward. I say this saying I'm really looking forward to when I can unlock my mounts, and I am to a degree. But I can't use them in the city anyway. So what's it? Why do I complain about it? Oh, it's your girls' basketball game. Well, yeah. Go Team Paladin Pirates, whatever the actual team name is. Kick the enemy's posteriors. I happen to be... Yeah. You say the same thing every time. Okay, so we're looking for butts. And that was an owl I just heard in the background. Makes sense, it's night in the forest. Okay, I see my first butt. And the way this guy talks, he doesn't want anyone to see me, but there's not anything here to see me, so... That's one butt down. Let's look for the others. There's another one. Boy, this guy did not hide them hard at all. Pardon me, boys. Just shooting some butts. Two more. Man, he did not hide these hard at all. As much as he was dressing me down and calling me inferior, because he'd say I'd never be able to find these things and survive, he didn't even hide them among, like, enemies. Homeboy needs to chill. I've got one more left. And there it is. This is the only one that's even around, like, enemies. I don't know if maybe I just came through here after someone had cleared a bunch out. And look at this. The lemur is just staring at me. He's not attacking me. That stupid Elzen needs to understand he is not all that in a bag of chips. They're the Bulldogs, and they are playing a really good team. Well, I'm sure they're not as good as the Bulldogs. But as in posteriors, barrels, or pieces of pork. Butts as in targets for archery. I would call them bullseyes or targets, but for some reason the game calls them archery butts. And I'm sure that's an older term, or probably the more technical term for what they are. But a part of me is still a 10-year-old boy who just finds it funny that I just shot 6 butts. As I return to the ferry skipper to take me back to town. Yeah, I'm good. I'm glad you're about to return to Old Gridania. That's where I need to go. And I have returned to town. I still need to finish getting these Ethernet shards. I still have the Conjurer's Guild and the Botanist Guild to get. You know, I will take the long way back to the Archery Guild and go ahead and grab these. Just so I don't forget them. Plus, it'll let us see the rest of town. So the Botanist Guild, I believe, is back over... It's to the right up here somewhere. Oh yeah, here we are. Great Loam Growery. Go ahead and grab you. Now I have access to the Botanist Guild. Now I just need to go grab the Conjurers Guild. And I will have all these... I'll be able to teleport all around town. Which does make some things easier. Turn to the right. And into the tree. The really big tree. Except I passed where I was going. This is the actual Conjurers Guild, but the teleportation thingy's on the outside. So I just went down here for nothing. And trust... there it is. Trust me, as we get to some other points of... gets farther in the game, we will want to be able to get here pretty fast. Have Ethernet access to Botanist Guild. You have attuned yourself to all the Aethernet shards in Gridania. The Blue Badger Gate, the Yellow Serpent Gate, and the Airship Landing are now accessible as Ethernet destinations. Paladin says, according to Wikipedia, it is indeed an archery term. In modern times, it is the mound of dirt that is behind most targets at a rifle range. That actually makes more sense. All right. To the Archery Guild. I turned the wrong way. I could have transported straight there instead of running through here. What am I thinking? Oh well, I'm almost there now. Pardon me, folks. Passing through. Okay, Silver. I have shot your butts. What do you think of them apples? I bet it's still not good enough for you because you're a prick. So, you have returned. A past performance for an adventurer, but the bare minimum for any archer. I carry with me a generation of Wildwood tradition, a tradition built upon the bones of the many outsiders who tried to take what is ours. It was my ancestors who first learned to conceal their presence and fight from the shadows, to hold the enemy at distance, to protect the weak, All of it. Everything was... This is a waste of time. You cannot understand. But if you are so intent on following in the footsteps of my people, I bid you go to the North Shroud. Ixali's scouts have been sighted near the river west of Etat's Spire, and unless you are entirely ignorant of Gridanian history, I need not explain why this act of aggression is part of a centuries-old conflict. The minions do not matter. It is their leader, Nezul Katlan, the Violator, who must fall. He commands the scouts and will be well guarded. Yet he stands upon hostile ground with birdmen and not walls for protection. If you are diligent and determined, you can slip through their defenses and slay their leader. This is the art of the Gridanian archer. Embrace the wisdom I have bestowed upon you, and the fight will be short. If you see the deed done, adventurer, I will take it as proof of your commitment to us, and labor no more to drive you from the guild. Now go. Well, time to shut you up, buddy boy. And since I have gone to the trouble of getting all the Ethernet shards now, I can make use of them. Please take me to the Yellow Serpent Gate into North Shroud. Thank you. Welcome to the North Shroud. I think we actually have been here before. Passing some ground squirrels, midge swarms, some opos. More midge swarms. There's lots of midges. Alrighty. We have reached our destination. Let's defeat us some birdmen. Some featherless birdmen. Duty calls. Commence battle for violators will be shot. Well, yes, please. Defeats Nezul Katlan, the Violator. Well, such a nice... can't go that way. Let's see, we got some Ixali... More Ixali. I could fight them, but I don't really need to. I may have to fight them eventually, but let's just see how far I can get before I actually have to fight somebody. And here's Katlan the Violator right now, so... Hey! Nezul. Ixal in my forest? Not if I have anything to say about it. I shall assist you, adventurer! Who's talking? Oh, they really don't like me. I mean, I understand why, but... Wear the leader's magics. Maintain a safe distance. It doesn't matter. The duty's complete. My level is no longer synced. Time to report back to Silver. Oh, Silver. I got a surprise for you. You have to treat me nice now. Here I come to save the day. Or here I've come, I've saved the day. Time to shut this Ellison up. Even now, I struggle to credit the Sentry's reports. Yet here you are, and Nezel Catalan the Violator is no more. That is a God's danged adventure. That a God's danged adventurer should be so... Only by the grace of Nemia herself could you have survived. But even though it was pure luck, I will keep my word, Jack. Should you stay or should you go, I care not. You have completed the task and are no longer my responsibility. Go now to Luciane. She will doubtless wish to lavish you with praise. Oh, you'll get no more from me. Off with you. You jerk. You jerk. Luciane, your jerks let me go. I am given to understand that you single-handedly drove off an Ixalia's scouting party, and that you did so with precision and guile. How exactly was that training, Luciane? Jack's just an adventurer. Silver thrust him into the jaws of the enemy in the hopes that he wouldn't come back. And when against all expectations he did come back, that stubborn arse still refused to acknowledge his skill. Is that truly your impression? Well, yes. He said it was pure luck. Mere noise. Silver sees Jack's skill. Of that I have no doubt. Did you not mark the way he covered his mouth when he uttered the words? It's a habit of his to do so on occasion when his tongue and his heart are in disagreement. For all his skill at reading the idiosyncrasies of others, he has yet to recognize his own. Impressive work, Jack. You have applied yourself to Lee and Silver's lessons and demonstrated your command of the core concepts. You are now an archer in your own right. Allow me to teach you something to commemorate the accomplishment. Repelling shot is an advanced technique that enables an archer to evade attacks while continuing to fire upon his opponent. Used wisely, it can grant you a brief respite in the heat of battle. I have faith that, with regular practice, you will learn how to best employ it to your advantage. Remember your senior's lessons as you strive for true mastery. All right, so we can go with the Cotton Tabard, which will give us 9 better defense. Go with the Hunting Hat, gloves, or shoes. Or money. We can always go with money. I'm curious if, hang on. Try on. The ears stick out of the hat. Okay. We'll go with the hat. You have learned repelling shot. Let's go ahead and attach our hat because the there's a reason I wasn't using this pot helmet here. As you can plainly see, it looks kind of bad and can't really hear anything when your ears are crammed up in the helmet like that. So yeah, we got us a new hat. Oh, I'm sorry, Paladin Pirate. I'm sure your girls played the best they could. The other team got lucky. To catch a poacher. This is our level 20 class quest. Guildmaster Luciane wants you to go to Buscaron's druthers. We're going to go see Buscaron, eh? You've come at a good time, Jack. I have a task for you. A petition has arrived from the proprietor of Buscaron's druthers out in the South Shroud. The petitioner, Buscaron himself, has requested our assistance in dealing with a gang of poachers. I would have the three of you meet with him and investigate his claims. The three of us? You mean Jack, myself, and... It would be better if I went alone, Luciane. The Makote and the other one will only encumber me. No, Silver, you will go as 3. Also, it is past time you recognize Jack as a fellow archer. I will not. I have held my tongue on the matter of his continued presence here, but I will bed no further. Who in the 7 hells do you think you are, Bow Lord Lewin? In case you've forgotten, you aren't even a quiverman anymore. That may be, but I have shed blood defending our borders, unlike you, savage. Savage? You know nothing about me, you bigoted son of a... Enough! But one more word, and you shall have cause to regret your petulance. The 3 of you will go to Buscron's Druthers in the South Shroud. Now, out of my sight. It's not a good idea to piss off the Guildmaster, guys. So, we are heading to... That's the wrong way. We get back to the MSQ, that will be the right way, but for now we are heading to the South Shroud, which we have not been to yet. We need to go to first Blue Badger Gate, Central Shroud. And it is quiet here in the forest. For some reason, the game is not playing any music here. I do not know why. All we can hear is the tap, tap, tapping of feet as we run down the path. And hear the water as it passes underneath the bridge. Maybe the footsteps of the dire mites as they prowl their area looking for citizens to attack and Bogyarzarns to eat. The music now is playing now that we are here in Bent Branch. I forgot to sprint. The sprint only holds up for so long, but then at least it goes to jog. So it's not going straight back to just slow walk. But it is what it is. The sun will be up soon anyway. I believe I go... No. I don't remember which way I go. Ah, that way. Like we're heading to the docks over here. Hey, Jacob. How are you doing, my friend? And the music has stopped again for some reason. Oh well, the sun will be up soon and the music will start playing there. I know. Elvlord? You're not referring to that, Dinglehopper that I'm supposed to be working with. Oh, the Kieran saw me. Kierquin. I will get his name right in a minute. There, it takes care of you, you Kierkin beater. You ratman. And here we are at... Paladin says hello to Jacob, which Jacob can't see because he's on to Facebook. Made it to Buscaron's druthers. As the bar music plays. Ah, you lot must be from the Archers Guild. Welcome, friends. Now, as your guildmaster will have said, I have put in a request for some keen-eyed archers to help me track down a gang of poachers that have been plaguing these parts. If I may, it is not uncommon to find poachers in this region. While regrettable, neither the God's Quiver nor the Wood Whalers deem them worthy of attention. Why then did you imagine them worthy of ours? 'Cause these ain't no common poachers. They're Pawa Majuk's gang. They say she and hers are always moving, staying one step ahead. But I reckon she's hiding out here somewhere. Thing is, I can't just send my people out searching. I made a pact with the Red Belly Bandits, see? We stay out of their territory and they don't make no trouble for the druthers. That being so, if I summon the mass strengths of the Whalers and the Quivermen, all seven hells would swiftly break loose, assuming they thought the matter worthy of their attention, of course. Needless to say, that's not an option. As luck would have it, though, I've got 3 keen-eyed archers to take care of things instead, and all without raising no alarms. We understand. You may leave the matter to us. Lee, Jack, split up and scour the area for any sign of the poachers. Should you discover anything, return here and wait. We will reconvene to compare our findings ere long. Go. Sure thing, boss. Yeah, we gotta make like Scooby-Doo and search for clues. That was a fast... What was that? There it is. It's gone now. Okay, looking for some clues. We've got some empty mead bottles here. Oh, hello, boyo. Would you, Mr. Plantman, like a arrow to the gullet? And it's down. Okay. A poacher's arrow. Now, more clues. Where are these clues? Clues, where are you? I'm looking for you, clues. Iron leg trap. Near some antelope. Alright, back to Lee and Silver at the druthers. Paladin Purse says, maybe an arrow to the knee so he can give up his adventure life. Well, Silver does, I think, deserve that, the way he's been treating everybody. Though I suspect, considering his reaction to the name that Buscaron gave, there may be some more to his story. Waiting, waiting, waiting. An iron leg trap and a poacher's arrow. These are both evidence of illegal activity, but nothing that will help us find Pawa. And these mead bottles are old, but... Oh, sorry. And these mead bottles are but old refuse. from before the Druthers was even built. They have no connection to the gang. What do you know of this Pawa woman, Silver? I know that she is the most infamous poacher ever to walk the Twelveswood. A born leader, deadly with the bow, she formed her own gang of Makote hunters. She was apprehended once and would have been brought to justice had she not tricked a foolish young sentry into releasing her before vanishing without a trace. Is that so? In any case, we've scoured the area and found nothing. How do we know that this Pawa was ever even here? I say we inform the Godsquiver and the Wood Whalers, taking care not to implicate Buscaron, and leave the rest to them. This doesn't concern the Archers Guild. It concerns Gridania, Lee. Pawa Majuk is a savage and utterly amoral poacher whose actions, however indirectly, threaten the city's well-being. But what would a vagrant like you know of duty to one's homeland? No more than he, I suspect. How dare you? And you, Jack, say something. Now's not the time for that, or ... Now's not the time for that. Very well. We will return to the matter at hand. Maybe we should take a second look at the clues we have gathered. Look all you want, though the trap in the air we found suggests poaching. There's nothing remotely unusual about them. What do you think we should examine, Jack? Poacher's arrow, the iron leg trap, or the empty mead bottles? I think there's something about these empty mead bottles. Why are you still carrying that rubbish? I told you those bottles predate the Druthers. They have no connection with this matter. But if these bottles are so old, why do they retain the scent of mead? They must surely have been opened recently. Wait, before the Calamity, Buscaron once served as a sentry. Yet even then he sometimes spoke of owning his own tavern. And it was an open secret that he was brewing his own private stock. If some survived... Of course, Buscaron's Scar, his old lookout post. May not be Pawa Majuk, but we must investigate at once. I am assuming we're facing that sentry as well, and that's why he's not a big fan of Makote. And he just hates us because he's a big jerk. Or maybe he just doesn't want us... Maybe he's thinking he's training us to be better than he was. That's not the way out of the Druthers. There we go. We are going to go talk to this Chocobo Keep real quick, so we will be able to use him later. So we head back to Buscaron's Scar. A lot of ratmen around here. But I do see some faint footprints. But I gotta defeat this ratman first. Death to the ratman! Alright, let's take a look at these faint footprints. Well, first let's take out these ratmen who saw us. Go down already. Come on. There we go. Now can I look at the faint footprints? To catch a poacher. Commence battle. Any signs? Look, this ground is covered in Makote footprints. These tracks are fresh, very fresh. I'll wager the bandits were alerted to our coming and fled, else they're hiding near... Take cover! Yeah, and I was thinking we'd got ourselves some of them meddling bloody masqueraders. Not that I'm complaining. Hiding your face is downright bloody rude when you ain't been introduced. Speaking of ill manners, don't you know it ain't decent to barge your way into a lady's bedchamber without knocking? You would lecture us on manners? Truly, I have heard it all. They have us outnumbered. We'd best split up. The leader's mine. I'll try to isolate her from her litter. Silver, Jack, the rest I leave to you two. As you will. Let's take out these poachers. Come on. Don't let him get away. We cannot allow that conjurer to draw this out. Remember your techniques. Finish her quickly while she is weak. More of them. Bloody hells, why won't you two die? Stay on your toes, Jack. The slot is quicker than the rest. Watch their movements and dodge their attacks. Duty completes. I'm assuming she got away since we didn't get to fight her. Was that the last of them? Have you seen Alipo? With me, Jack. That's not good. Tisk tisk. That was a piss poor showing, sister. And you call yourself a keeper? A hunter with no fangs ain't nothing but prey. No. Please say that was us. Please say that was us. Don't let it be. Ah, it was him. Oh, bugger. Looks like playtime's over. Be seeing you, sister. Ah! And we're in the middle of a fate. Why are the antelopes mad? Oh, I guess I could read and find out. Something has somehow that normally placid on stags stirred into a frenzy. Put the poor beasts down before they injure themselves or others. Kill them before they injure themselves. Will you go away? Thank you. So there. So it's this girl must be informed. Okay, yeah. Apparently I gotta take out these stags first. Come on, go down. It's the wrong way. Well, guess I gotta defeat these things before I can talk to these guys. Oops. I didn't mean to attack you, I'm sorry. You're not one of the people bugging us. What did you ratmen do to these antelope? You picked the wrong place to respawn, Antelope Stag. I'm 22. Go down. Oh. Getting a lot of antelope horns. This close, they ought to just go down fast because I'm shooting them at point blank range. Okay, probably just one more. Come on. And there he's down. Yay. Okay. Lee, what you got? Pawa Majuk. There was no match for her. So it was Pawa Majuk after all. Buscaron must be informed. All that just for that. Okay. Let's go talk to Buscaron. Hey, Buscaron, you were right. It was this poacher named Pawa. Seven hells. They were at my old post, and they drank my old mead? That stings most of all. Well, it's past time the proper authorities were informed. I'll send messengers to the Wood Whalers and Godsquiver. The Red Belly Bandits won't like it one bit, but I'll see to it that they're told exactly who the military is after. I hope it'll be enough. Of course, Pawa Majuk's no fool. Now she knows she's been spotted. She'll break camp and be long gone by the next time the next bell sounds. And the trail won't stay fresh long, neither. Anyway, you've done me a great kindness, friends. Tell Lucienne I appreciate the help. And now we return to Lucienne. Back to Gridania. Yes. And Ethernet. Archer's Guild. Welcome back, Jack. Silver tells me you encountered Pawa Majuk. Or Mujuk, however you say her name. No Gridania would fail to recognize that name. So often it's been spoken with such bitterness. I fear we lack the strength to face her ourselves. This is a matter of the Godsquiver and Wood Whalers. That you confronted her and survived is a testament to your growing mastery of our art. Ah, and I was surprised to note that Lee and Silver were not at loggerheads upon their return. I presume we owe this unnatural state of affairs to your calming influence? No? Modest to the last? Truly, your every deed bespeaks a clarity of vision far beyond your years. I implore you to share that perspective with your peers and help them to grow into better, wiser archers. As you go forth and temper your skills in battle, know that we will always look forward to your return. Alright, so we could go with the goatskin jacket, which is similar to what we're wearing now, looks-wise. Kind of looks nice. Actually, I think I'm going to go with the, let's go with the leg guards. Get some new pants. Alright, so I won't be able to get the next one until I'm level 25, which, at the rate things are going, that'll be about the time I get done tonight. It's not going to be there. Here, and these are the new ones. Okay, so, pardon me, Silver, I got to go talk to Bow Lord Lewin. Some stuff's going on. Festive endeavors, please. Proceed to the seat of the first bow? Yes, I will. Okay, Lewin, what's up? Bowlord Lewin has information regarding your role in the Greenbliss. None in Gridania can doubt your worth, Jack. But to receive such praise from the Elder Seedseer herself. And nor is that the half of it. She chose you to play the role of emissary, for God's sakes. You, an outsider. Do you have any idea what that means? But of course you don't. You're not Forestborn, which is rather the point. Mistake me not. I think you're worthy, but your selection is all but unprecedented, and I'll wager you haven't the faintest idea what is required of you. There are preparations that the emissary must needs complete ahead of time. I suggest you consult Mune regarding the matter. She is overseeing the arrangements of the event. Now, you had best get going. The ceremony cannot commence without the emissary. Oh, and Jack, don't make a hash of this. Are you saying I could mess this up? Surely I won't mess things up. Surely I won't faint and get visions of something else that happened 5 years ago. Surely. Running down the road, trying to loosen my load. I got worlds of trouble on my mind. Looking for a lover that won't blow my cover. She's so hard to find. Oh, Mune. I need help. Well, if it isn't the emissary himself. Had I known you were coming, I would have baked a pie. You truly are full of surprises, Jack. Next you'll be telling me that you're one of the Warriors of Light, back from a half-decade-long holiday. But let's speak of preparations. As you doubtless already know, Greenbliss is an age-old ceremony for strengthening the bond between man and elemental. These days, though, the name also refers to the festival at large. In the ceremony, the emissary serves as a conduit, a bridge between the people and the guardians of the Twelveswood. Suffice it to say, it is no small responsibility, nor does the Elder Seatseer choose mankind's representative on a whim. Seldom in history have non-Forestborn been chosen for this role, which should give you an idea of the magnitude of the honor being accorded you. For your part, you're required to wear a ceremonial artifact, which is presently in the keeping of the Timbermaster Beaton. Go to the Carpenter's Guild and collect it from the man, and return to me for further instructions. I may have jumped to a different verse, Paladin Pirate. I'm aware 4 want to own me, 2 want to stone me, and 1 says she's a friend of mine. Either way, I just need to take it easy. Ba-dum-tush. Looking for a wooden mask? Beaten. Apparently I'm the emissary. Supposed to do something with the Bajorans on a space station with a wormhole, something like that. I might be confused. So you are the emissary to be. Mune sent word that you would be coming to collect the ceremonial artifact. The good news is that it's ready. Painstakingly crafted by these very hands, and from the rarest of materials. Take it along with this warning. Get so much as a scratch on the thing, and I shall make an unceremonial artifact out of you. Well, I see we're getting along just fine. Mune, Beaton scares me. He said he's going to beat me to a pulp if I accidentally scratch this mask. Oh, you're already typing when I moved on to the second line. No, it's all good, dude. It's all good. Back from your trip to the Carpenter's Guild, let's see what you have in that box. As long as the lock is intact, we may never know for certain what the Timbermaster Beaton has placed inside. Well, let's unlock it and find out. Ah, this is by far the finest this is by far the finest Monoa mask I have ever laid eyes upon. The Timbermaster has truly outdone himself this time. In case he didn't mention, the mask is crafted from consecrated lumber, rendered up by the Guardian Trees, solely for use in the ceremony. In other words, it is priceless. Mother bids you handle it with care. And with that, your preparations are complete. Well, that didn't take long. The venue should just about be in order as well. If you have any questions, now's the time to ask them. I guess I'll take the mask. Renewing the Covenant. Mune has some final words of advice to offer regarding your role in Greenbliss. Now that you have the Monoa mask, All that's left is to participate in the ceremony. Perchance you're feeling nervous, but never fear. Despite all the pomp and circumstance, the role, there really is nothing. Despite all the pomp and circumstance surrounding the role, there really is nothing to being emissary. All you're required to do is wear the mask, stand up straight, and look dignified. The more involved aspects of the proceedings will be handled by the others. Simple, no? The ceremony will be held at the Mi Ketos Amphitheater, where you are ready. When you're ready, make yourself known to the caretaker there, a woman named Disdain. Oh, and be sure to wear your mask, or she may not recognize you. Now off you go, Jack, and good luck. I guess I should put on the mask now, then. Let's see what we look like with this mask on. Oh, yeah. That's not creepy at all. Excuse me, pardon me, emissary coming through. Don't worry, I'm not a crazy person. I have played this before. But it's probably been like, who knows how long since I played this part of it. And besides that, a lot of the gameplay itself has changed. The quests are the same to a degree, but it's been a long time since I've actually played through this, so I don't remember things. I know some things because they happen in all the openings. Ah, you must be the emissary. I see you have come prepared, that is well. I have been instructed to escort you to your place. Please follow me.
Look! The elder Cecia.
12 bless her hearts.
We're even being spied on by a Moogle.
May he find favor with the elementals.
I'll try. What?
This radiance.
What? Oh, this crystal?
Could it be
I-
a crystal of light?
I don't know. I found it on the ground.
Tell me true. Has the Mother Crystal revealed herself to you? Did you bask in her light?
I don't know if it was a mother crystal.
Perchance experienced sensations akin to ether sickness of late?
Hey, that's what people keep telling me.
That Hydaelyn would speak directly to this man. There once were dauntless adventurers who fought in the name of Eorzea.
Uh-huh.
When the primals threatened to bleed the land dry, these brave men and women rose to face them. When the Garlean Empire resumed its war of conquest, they rushed to the realm's defense.
He keeps saying this is all in the past tense.
When it was foretold that Dalamud would fall, they fought with all their strength to deliver us from certain doom.
I'm guessing they're dead now.
Yet as strong and as brave as they were, they, like so many, disappeared amidst the flames at Carteneau.
Yep, they're dead.
None have forgotten the heroes who gave all for the sake of a realm not their own.
Well, where were they from?
Yet when we try to recall their names, we find the pages of our memories are blank, as if bleached by the sun.
Well, that stinks.
When we try to recall their faces, We see them only in silhouette, as if they stood betwixt us and a blinding glare.
Maybe they wanted to remain anonymous.
Hence have these heroes come to be known as the Warriors of Light.
But they weren't the light.
Beholding you, illuminated by the glow of the crystal, I could not help but be reminded of them.
Lady, I'm just a guy who had a weird vision.
Chosen you for a purpose.
Okay.
Trust to its guiding light, and all shall be revealed to you in good time. Though none
Whatever you
knows
say.
for certain what the future will bring, it is my belief that you may yet play a telling role in the tale of this great realm.
Well, I mean, I am the protagonist of this game.
For the power of the echo resides within you.
Say what now? Not again. Not again. Oh, well, this doesn't look pleasant. That's a big meteor. That doesn't look good at all.
Flames to the fore!
Okay.
Victory belongs to the bold. Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of.
This game is not entirely made for kids.
Flank buckles. Divert the barracudas.
Is that the name of a thing?
Hold that position, though it cost them their lives.
Oh, okay, I see.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid.
All right.
The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
I mean, who are you giving these orders to that's transmitting all this? Is it the people behind him? There's a dude in a mask. It seemed to be coming up a lot.
Is aught amiss?
I don't know.
No, it is nothing.
Well, I'm glad the shield's working.
The barrier won't go down so easily. Eyes forward!
We are being watched.
Are we? Yeah, things aren't going so well. Things are definitely not going well.
Calling Bloodthorn. Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you!
Well, apparently.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. God preserve, what is that thing?
It's a giant ball.
What's going on? Speak to me!
God damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me!
Is that a Metal Gear Solid reference? Bum 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 bum.
Fall to the seventh hell!
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
That must be who they were talking to give orders.
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
what of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
So the signal's being jammed.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
Gonna retreat, eh?
I will not forsake Louis Soir.
Well, you kinda gonna have to.
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day.
It probably is wise.
We know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
That makes some sense, I guess.
Previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
In other words, run, Forrest, run!
The outcome of this battle was long since decided.
Was it?
Better to retreat now than risk a massacre.
Yeah, none of that sounds good.
This dark, stifling presence. Who or what?
I don't know.
We go to take our place beside Archon Louis Soir. To your positions.
I mean, we don't know who that is yet. If you're a 1.0 player, you'd know, but we don't. That I should live to behold Bahamut once more. Magnificent. The eons of imprisonment have only made him hungrier. I am aware of them. Pay them no mind. They are powerless to act. It has begun. Soon the planet will regain its true form. And we wake up in an inn room. Ah, look who's back in the land of the living. You mean to say you don't remember a thing? You collapsed in the middle of the ceremony. Gave us all a good fright. So we carried you back here. I must say you're heavier than you look. You hardly stopped of late. Your exertions must have caught up with you. But you adventurers are nothing if not resilient. Seeing as the worst is past, I shall take my leave and return to my duties. Oh, I almost forgot. The Elder Seedseer told me she'd like to see you when you felt well enough. The gentle soul was almost as worried about you as I was. Bless her. When you're back on your feet, be sure to visit her at the Lotus Stand. Well, then I guess we'll go to the Lotus Stand. Exit room. And if I remember correctly, the Lotus Stand is right outside the Conjurer's Guild. Ethernet. Conjurer's Guild. Mr. Silent Conjurer, I think I need to talk to you. Ah, you are Jack Hoppington, are you not? I bid you welcome, sir. The Elder Seedseer left word that you would be joining her at the Lotus Stand. May I show you in? Yes, proceed to the Lotus Stand. Sorry I'm coming. It's so late at night, leader of the nation. I have looked forward to your coming, Jack. But tell me, are you recovered? I am most glad of that. Now, I hope you will not doubt my earnestness of my concern, but I would ask a favor of you. Nor can I deny that I summoned you here in part with this in mind. Know, however, that I proceed only upon the understanding that you are rested and well. Well, as far as I know, I am. Woohoo! Got a new achievement. For, what is this one for? I completed 30 unique quests. Thank you for hearing me out. The Gridanian Envoy, Khan E. Senna, would entrust you with a task of great import. I have written a letter to my counterparts in the Eorzean Alliance. I'm still wearing that mask. The Battle of Carteneau and the calamity that followed claimed countless souls and left countless more bereft and alone. In the dark days that followed, many were the survivors who thought themselves less fortunate than the dead. 5 years have come and gone, but the land and the people still bear the wounds of this devastation. Nor are we any closer to learning the fate of the Warriors of Light. They're dead. Or they definitely don't want to be disturbed. Yet so long as we live, never must we give up hope. We owe this to those who laid down their lives so that we might behold another dawn. In remembrance of them, a memorial service will soon be held upon the anniversary of the Battle of Carteneau. This missive bears the details of that service. You graciously accepted the part of emissary in the recent ceremony. Should you be so willing, I would now make you my envoy and have you bear my message to our allies. Your dedication to the people of Gridania rouses fond memories in me, and I would choose no other for this role. Will you do me this favor? Sure. Humbly, I thank you. As you are no doubt aware, our partners in the Eorzean Alliance lie some considerable distance away, nor are Ul'dah and Limsa Lominsa close to one another. Yet fear not, for I have no intention of subjecting you, mine own newly anointed envoy, to a journey which would take weeks by land. No, I mean for you to travel by air. Receive of me this airship pass. With it you make use of the skyways that connect the 3 city-states of the Alliance. The airship's landing is situated upon the lower floor of the Carline canopy. Simply show your pass and you will be admitted to the departure area. Before you embark upon your journey, however, you would do well to speak to the worldly wisdom of Mioun. Few forestborn Gridanians know more of the lands beyond the Twelveswood than she. In better times, airships were available for the convenience of one and all. Alas, the risk that our crafts may fall to Imperial attack have forced a reduction in the number of flights. Consequently, it has become necessary to restrict air travel only to those whose need is great. Such individuals may petition the relevant parties to be issued an airship pass. As you may have deduced, I myself am such a party. Yet I was not alone in desiring that you be granted the privilege of air travel. Such is the potential you show. We have no doubt that you will reward our faith in you, Jack. By the power vested in me, I bid you journey forth as my envoy into the great realm of Eorzea. Walk her fields, brave her seas, and strive to know her better. And wheresoever you go, go without fear, for the path shall ever be revealed to those who are true of heart. Guided by the crystal's light, set forth and discover your destiny. I'm going to switch out of this mask. Give me back my hat. It may look weird, but I want it. And also, let's just go ahead and update that. Okay. So, back to the Carline Canopy. Yes, I want to leave the Lotus Stand. I need to go back to here, please. And head back to Mother Mune here. As we end this particular chapter of 14. It's only 9 o'clock. 'Tis good to see you up and about again, Jack. Tell me, did you pay the Elder Seedseer a visit as I bade? Appointed personal envoy! And now you are to bear the Elder Seedseer's missive to our allies. Well, it seems you've made an impression of the great woman. I can't argue with her judgment, though. You've earned this honor, with tireless handwork, and anyone who says you don't deserve it had better not do so in my hearing. I find myself praising you often of late, but Mother is truly proud of you. Short of a warrior of light, I can imagine no better adventurer to represent us, and that, my lad, is some compliment. But I've flattered you enough for one day, and I don't want your head to get too big, or you'll struggle to look it around the realm. Speaking of which, Eorzea is a big old place. Now that you have the airship pass, you can really start to broaden your horizons. The sky is literally the limit. Even if your errand didn't call for it, I would strongly suggest visiting the other two city-states of the Alliance before you go anywhere else. They are, of course, Limsa Lominsa, City of Pirates, and Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert. Once you have acquainted yourself with them, you can turn your sights on whichever lesser-trodden region takes your fancy. The calamity changed the face of Eorzea, and much for now lies in shadow, beyond man's ken. It is a veritable playground for a wide-eyed adventuress like your good self. Mind you, it won't be all fun and games. Each nation faces its fair share of problems, from internal strife to conflict with the beast tribes and their primals. So don't be too surprised if you find yourself embroiled in the odd, unsavory situation on your travels. But no matter what difficulties you encounter, I am confident that you will pull through and emerge the stronger for the experience. These are interesting times for Eorzea, Jack. It's been 5 years now since the calamity, but folk are finally beginning to look to the future. A period of great change is upon us, and you have a part to play in it. And if that prospect doesn't excite you, I don't know what will. Go downstairs and speak to the people to get onto the airship. Hello, I need an airship ticket. Greetings, good sir. This is the reservation counter for Limsa Lominsa bound flights. Oh, are you not Jack Hoppington, the Elder Seedseer's personal envoy? We at Highwind Skyways are honored to serve you. Will you be flying with us today? Yes, I will. Thank you. And we'll get on the gangplank. Board the airship? I will. All aboard that's going aboard. Attention, all passengers. The airship bound for Limsa Lominsa is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. Are we the only one going? Why is there no one else on this ship? Why is it just me and the pilot? This doesn't seem very efficient. Farewell, Jack. One day minstrels will sing of your deeds. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal. Hey, Raywell, how are you doing? They all knew better than to go when you were being taken. You're not wrong. And bon voyage, yeah. How are you doing, Raywell? So we head off to our next adventure. Meanwhile, at Castrum Occidens, yeah, these are the bad guys.
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Agrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours.
And yet... Doesn't sound like you survived, dude.
Dragons met us that day.
How'd you piss off the dragons?
The great Midgard Zormer. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worms, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price.
Do you think you really beat him?
Our invincible flagship was lost, and all hope of victory with her. So ended our glorious conquest.
I mean, he's the big dog. I mean, do you think you defeated him?
Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods.
Tell us how you really think.
Eluded the Empire's grasp.
So we beat you twice?
The destruction it wrought. Even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it. And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity.
You're the main villain of this version the game starting, aren't you?
Rotten nigh to the core. Yet it must be saved.
Well, ain't that nice of you?
Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea.
Well, maybe not that nice.
To us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
Uh-huh. Who are you talking to? Oh, you're talking to them. Ooh. Special delivery.
Senior engineers, please report
that all you do is salute?
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at the Orsia?
Hey, what hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
I mean, that much is obvious.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Carteneau. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
You really should be careful how loud you speak.
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus' plan.
See what I mean?
My lord!
Please,
This is...
call me Nero.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Where were you born?
Othar, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate.
Okay.
Assure you, Frumentarian sees all.
Who sees what now? Well, I hope he was guilty.
Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
Yeah, it wouldn't make him mad.
At once, my lord.
For your sake, I wouldn't anyway.
Garland, soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
Okay. Meanwhile, back in Limsa Lominsa, we land in the upper decks. Raywell says, well, they don't look like they'd be good guys. And Raywell does say, Swell, how are you? I am doing fine. How are you doing? And yeah, Paladin Pirate says, Colostrum Occidents. Yeah, they all have white teeth. I'm guessing this is the wrong path. Is this the right path? Hi, can I get out? Ah, you must be the envoy from Gridania. Welcome to Limsa Lominsa, my lord. Admiral Blofuswin awaits your arrival. I really hope I said that right. Yes, I want to leave the landing area. Hi, I'm looking for an admiral. You are the Gridanian envoy? Welcome to Limsa Lominsa. The admiral has been looking forward to your arrival. Please proceed to the crow's lift at your earliest convenience. It will take you to Bulwark Hall. Once there, pray speak with Xanthael. He will be pleased to show you into the admiral's command room on the bridge. Okie dokie. Did I talk to you? Ah, yes. Ride lift to Bulwark Hall. I will proceed to Bulwark Hall. Now, I believe I gotta go talk to him over there. But first of all, so I don't have to take the airships without needing to, we will head into Pirate Town a little bit, at the Octant, and grab us an Aetheryte. I am attuned now, so now I can transport all over the realm. Now we'll go talk to the Admiral. I will go around and get all the little Aethernets later. Xanthael, I need to speak to your boss. Greetings, sir, and welcome to our fair city. If you would permit me to examine the seal on that missive you carry. Yeah, this one. A letter addressed to Limsa a letter addressed to Lominson Admiral Merlwib Bluefitswin. Really hope I'm saying that right, because it's very hard to say. Yes, everything seems to be in order. My apologies. We cannot afford to be complacent, you understand? Please step this way. Sounds like I'm walking on the deck of a ship. Hi.
I did not expect the Gridanian envoy to be an adventurer. It speaks highly of your character that the Elder Seatsia would choose an outsider to represent her nation's interests.
Well, I do apparently have a pedigree.
I bid you welcome.
Thank you.
I am Melvib Bluefitsvin,
I wasn't far off.
Solominsa, and commander of the Maelstrom.
Okay.
Now, what news from the Black Shroud?
Well, we need to have a memorial service. A memorial service to honor the fallen. Seven hells. Has it been 5 years? 5 years since the Garlean Empire sought to wrest Eorzea from our grasp. It was an answer to the imperial threat that the city-states formed the Grand Companies and forged the Eorzean alliance anew. But Garlemald was not content to wager all on a simple contest of martial might. They had other plans, the Meteor Project. We're getting into the lore dump that we would know had we been able to play version 1.0, but we can't play version 1.0, so this is how we get this. The Legatus Nail Van Darnus, hells take him, intended to cleanse our realm by snatching the lesser moon Dalamud from the heavens and casting it down upon our heads. Desperate to prevent the lunatic scheme, we marched our forces to the Cartano Flats, and there met the 7th Imperial Legion in battle. Never have I seen a fight like the Battle of Cartano, and I have seen full many. But though we gave no quarter, spared not one ounce of effort, we could not prevent what followed. From inside the shell of Dalamud came a winged nightmare, a dragon the size of a bloody city. 'Twas the elder primal Bahamut, bent on making an 8th hell of Eorzea. In the space of a breath, the legions of the Empire were set aflame, while our own armies fared little better. 'Twas as if the whole world was burning. Words cannot well describe the scene. And yet, by some miracle, a few among us were spared. Even as I steeled myself for death, a blinding white light enveloped me, robbing me of my senses. When I regained them, the dragon was gone, and the still smoldering land was warped beyond all knowing. Were Archon Louis Sois still with us, he would doubtless shed some light on the unfathomable happenings. Alas, he is not, and I fear we will want for his wisdom in the days to come. For while our nation struggled to recover from the devastation, the beastmen call forth their danged primals to torment us anew. Unless we put aside our differences and rebuild now, our foes will catch us unprepared. And I speak not only of the beastmen. Do not imagine that the Empire has forsaken its claim on Eorzea. The Imperials crowd our borders, waiting to strike. Dang it all, we need champions to replace those we lost. But such thoughts are worse than worthless. Time is short, and none will save us. Save ourselves. It is the duty of every soul who survived the calamity to work together for the good of Eorzea. And this memorial service may be the very thing to unite us. That scared me. Oh, thank you for the bits, Raywell. Appreciate that, I really do. Connie Senna has the right of it. I accept her proposal. You got big hands, dude. Because you're a big guy. Your duty is done here, adventurer. I will see to it that the Elder Seedseer receives my reply. You travel next to Ul'dah, yes? Aye. Pray give my regards to General Raubahn. Oh, and tell him the wolf has been sniffing around the stables. A private jest, and one in poor taste, but I would have you tell it all the same. Fare you well, Jack. May the navigator guide you on your journey. So now we gets to head to Ul'dah. Hey, Griffar, I need to go back up to the airship landing. I'll be back later to do some stuff, but I gotta take care of this for my Seedseer first. Yeah, I'm ready to go to Ul'dah now. Here it's a desert. Greetings, sir. This is the counter for passengers traveling to Ul'dah. A pleasure to serve you again, sir. Are you ready to board the airship to Ul'dah? Yes, I am. Proceed to the landing area? Yes, I will. And time to get going. Yes. Anything gonna happen here? We're still the only one going to Ul'dah? No one else needs to make these trips? Ul'dah, the Steppes of Nald. Alrighty, I have made it. I'm supposed to speak to a dude named Raubahn. Hi. Ah, you must be the envoy from Gridania. Welcome to Ul'dah. The Flame General awaits your arrival. Yes, I will leave the landing area. Where do I gotta go? Welcome to Ul'dah. We have been expecting you. Flame General Raubahn will receive you in the Fragrant Chamber. Please take the lift down to the husting strip and speak with Bartholomew at the Royal Promenade. Well, I appreciate that, but first, I need to go check the Aetheryte in case I ever got to come back here, so I don't have to take the long trip. I think I got to go down here to the Ruby Road Exchange. Yes. Excuse me. Indeed, that was the right spot. Admittedly, yes, I have been here before. That's why I know where stuff is. Once again, I'll be here later to actually get all the Aethernets. Okay, Raubahn, I'm a-comin'. I've got a letter for you. Something about a wolf prowling around something. Wilhelm, I need to go. Actually, now I need to go to the husting strip. Thank you. Under the Steppes of Thal. Wonder how often they have to clean this. Oh, well, I'll grab this while I'm here. This is not extra. I'm guessing I need to go up the fancier carpet. It would appear so. It appears there's already a party here doing stuff. Bartholomew, I'm sorry to cut in line, but I need to talk to this Raubon dude. The Gridanian envoy, I presume. Would you be so good as to allow me to inspect the missive you bear, sir? My thanks. A letter addressed to Ul'Dan Flame General Raubon al-Din. Ah, yes, the seal of the Elder Seedseer. Please proceed. Hi.
Ah, a guest from Gridania. I thought I smelled leaf mold.
Tell me what you really think.
I won't hold it against you. If you're half the warrior Kane says, 'tis a wonder you don't reek of dead Ixal.
Oh, that's fair.
Welcome to the Sultanate of Ul'Da. I am Raubon al-Din, General of the Immortal Flames.
Cool beans.
But you did not come all this way to trade formalities.
No, I didn't. Cartano, I remember bloody Cartano. Do you know what happened that day, adventurer? When we took the field against the Garleans? Yeah, I was already told. So my counterparts have educated you. Well, for the most part. Oh, trust Merwib to make light of our wolf problem. Woolman always did have a black sense of humor. Wolves are bloodthirsty beasts upon which one cannot turn one's back. 'Tis only a matter of time before they bite. So it was with the Garleans, 50 years ago. No sooner had they learned how to use Magitech that they began seizing territory from their neighbors. Led by then Legatus Solus Zos Galvus, they swiftly brought the other nations of Ilsabard to heel, and so the Legatus became an emperor, and his republic an empire. An empire which then sets its sights upon Eorzea. But the conquering emperor is now an old man of 80 winters. His health is failing, and he has no clear successor. Like as not, this is why the Garleans have been quiet of late. But the 14th Imperial Legion is still entrenched within our borders. And their commander, Legatus Gaius van Belsar, has long harbored ambitions of conquest. Were he to strike now, I fear we would fall like so many others before us, and not only Ul'Da, but Gridania and Limsa Lominsa as well. For the calamity brought the lot of us to our knees, and we've yet to get up. We barely have the strength to stand against the beast tribes, never mind their primals they mean to summon. We are a realm divided, adventurer, an alliance in name only. But the wolf cares not for the plight of its prey. The Garleans stir, and the Admiral would not let it go unnoticed. All other concerns pale in comparison to the Empire, even the beast tribes and their bloody primals. We must stand united once more, that much is clear. And if we are to do so, we must remember the cause which last brought us together. Kane will have her memorial. We will honor the memory of the fallen. We will remind the people what their brothers and sisters fought and died for. Shall I inform the Sultana and the Syndicate? I will speak with her grace myself. Very good, sir. The Elder Seedseer will have my reply anon. My thanks to you, adventurer. And that ends the Gridanian envoy. You may now make use of the airship routes connecting the three nations. Before you may board an airship, you must pay the requisite fare in Gil. And I have gotten the achievement Gone from Gridania, which is Fiddle Open. any day now. Let's complete the main scenario quest, the Gridanian Envoy. Yes, Bartholomew? Call of the Sea. Bartholomew has information that may be of interest to you. Ah, my Lord Envoy, I trust your stay in the Sultanate has been pleasant. Now, if you do not mind my asking, do you perchance have plans to visit Limsa Lominsa in the near future? If so, I have information that may be of interest to you. I once accompanied the Flame General on an official visit to the seaside city-state, during which time I became acquainted with Baderon, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench. Well, the man sent word just now that he has a job for a capable adventurer. I could think of none with better credentials than you. Baderon would doubtless be pleased were you to offer him your services. Would he now? Let's go see what he has to say. And this is going to be our last quest for the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Because from here we do some, we got some dungeons coming up for next week. Well, that will start next week. Storm Sergeant, I need to go up a level. Oh. Sorry, I forgot. It's the other guy I gotta talk to. Hey, Greyfar, I need to go up to the Drowning Wench. Event cancelled. Let me go up. Yes. That was weird. Baderon. Hi, I was told you have a job for me. Welcome to the Drowning Wench. Sit wherever you like, mate. I'll be with you in a... I'm Baderon. All right, who's asking? I heard as I've got a job for a capable adventurer, you say. Sorry, I heard as I got a job for a capable adventurer, you say. Well, you're bloody right. Just so you're fairly warned, though there ain't no job for the faint of heart. Things liable to get downright bleeding airy. But if you think you're still interested, let me know and I'll fill you in on the details. Well, that sounds like a plan. I guess we'll go with the cotton shirt. Which brings me to level 24. I'll go ahead and switch to the new shirt. Equip. And before we talk to him, we're going to head down to the inn and take us a nap. So for the next week, we will come back and we will then head our way into, find out what this job is, and head into our first couple of dungeons. So thank y'all for joining me. Yes. Let me see if I can find us somebody to raid. Come on. Creator dashboard. Stream manager. I want to raid the channel of... Who do I want to raid? Who do I want to raid? We got Retro doing a podcast. We got Book of Gaming doing stuff. Aki and Fam doing stuff, playing Destiny. Oh, Retro is reviewing Dodgeball, which I don't know anything about. But he's going to be busy and not going to be able to reply to a raid, so we're just going to jump over to Book of Gaming. So once again, thank y'all for joining me tonight. and we will catch you all Friday for our review of Dragon Ball Z: The Tree of Might. Thank y'all, and y'all have a great evening.